Hey YouTube, time for another video, a vinyl update, number 5 I believe. This is some more things from the past month that I've gotten that I haven't shown yet, and I got 2 records in a package, just got those the other day, so I figured I'd show those as well. Not that many records this time, but, so it shouldn't be that long of a video for you, but we'll see, first is a 7-inch I ordered, which I hardly buy anymore, but I just had to buy this because it was really cheap, and it's my all-time favorite band. And as bad as it may seem, this is actually the first vinyl I have from them, just because I'm not one to buy stuff online that often. I have been doing it recently though, but and you just can't find the records in stores here where I live, so it's like impossible. So I've never seen one, and even online they're rare and expensive, but I found this one for a few dollars just because it's, I'll explain it, but the band is Blue Boy. It's an indie pop band from England from the 90s. They were on the legendary Sarah Records indie pop label in the 90s. Those are the really expensive records. Well, not really expensive, but somewhat, but this one is on Shook Hansen Recordings, which is a label founded by the founder of Sarah Records after that record label ended. So these aren't as rare and as expensive as the Sarah Records, but yeah, this is the Marco Polo single, backed with What Do People Do All Day, released in 1998. So I don't even know, I should have prepared something more about this band because I just can't put into words how much I love them. Just mainly 2 guys, Keith Girdler, the singer and lyricist, and then Paul Stewart, who plays guitar and keyboards and also a songwriter and amongst other instruments. But then they have other members like a drummer and a cellist and female vocalists amongst their recordings. But gosh, I love this band so much, and I wish I had more of them. It's one of my holy grails is to get every single Blue Boy release on vinyl. They have 3 albums. One of them which is only pressed on CD, unfortunately, but whatever. And then a few singles and EPs, not that much, but yeah, I hope to get some more of them. I'm currently bidding it on eBay, so hopefully I win that. But so this is a good song off their last album, the one that's only on CD. The B-side's okay. It's just one of their weaker songs, but it's still really good to me because it's my favorite band. But it's just a kind of ambient guitar track with a backwards tape loop over it with spoken word vocals. Every now and then, just one word. But whatever, I'll take it. Marco Polo's a great song, it's the single, and so I'm just so glad that I have this. Really cool kind of insert. If you own anything from Sarah, you know that they kind of humorous. They have a good sense of humor about their stuff. Really funny. So it's just pretty much the same record label, and it's the same guy that founded it, so I expected the same quality. Really good handmade seams record. So enough of that. So check out Blue Boy if you haven't. My all-time favorite band. If you like Blue Boy, leave me a comment about it. That'd be cool to hear about it. I haven't heard anything about Blue Boy on YouTube, so okay. So next, another record I got, New Perspective by Donald Byrd. This is on Blue Note. This is an 80s reissue, but originally released in 1963. Really great record. One of my favorites on Blue Note. Donald Byrd's probably my favorite trumpet player, just because he's so different. Every record he releases sounds different, and he's not one to just focus on solos mainly. he's more about melody and songwriting. It's amazing. He doesn't take charge. He doesn't like take control over his records. Like it's just not him soloing. He hardly solos on that record. But the interesting thing is that they use a gospel choir, which is interesting for jazz, and so yeah, really a lot of atmosphere, and I just love it so much. I love church influence jazz music. So yeah, check out that record, A New Perspective by Donald Byrd, and check him out as well. His 70s stuff is a lot of funk and R&B, but not more songwriting for a jazz musician, at least. It's not as solo based. He's not being a virtuoso and showing his virtuoso capacities and capabilities in every record he does, which is good to me. So okay, so next, another jazz record here on ECM, of course. It's Watercolors by Pat Metheny. I've said that he's one of my favorite jazz composers, and I love it. I love him, and this features the first release that he's done with Lyle Mays, the piano player, who's been on a lot of his recordings, and also features Eberhard Weber on bass. So really interesting. Don't think they have done anything else together since. Released in 1977. Okay, next is a prog band. Kind of forgotten prog band, I think, but more because they're more late 70s into the early 80s. But it's a British band. This is released in 1978 on EG Records. The band is UK. Self-titled album. This is just a supergroup that has Bill Bruford, who's the drummer from Yes and King Crimson, and then Alan Holdsworth on guitar. This is before he became known for his solo work in the 80s. And John Wetton on vocals and bass from King Crimson, and then Eddie Jobson on violin keyboards from Roxy Music. So just a good prog album. Actually sounds really of what the 80s would kind of entail, I think, but especially the drum sound and the synthesizer sound, but I like it a lot. Time to Kill is a great track, so I'm sure you guys have this record if you're into prog, so great band. And the next two are both by Joni Mitchell. Wanted to get some more of her. The Hissing of Summer Lawns, released 1976 on Asylum Records. This is her first record after Cotton Spark, which was her big change for her because it was really jazz influenced. This album's even more jazz influenced, but you never hear about this record. I don't know, there's no big singles on it or anything. And Frantic Kiss on Main Street, I guess, but you don't really hear that song. But it's a great record. Love that track, and the title track is really great, really dark kind of. The title track's really dark, quite dark. But I love it. So that's all. And then I finally got a copy of the Blue. Her classic 1971 folk album. It has Case of You, Carrie, California, River. I love the song River. It's one of my favorite Joni Mitchell tracks. So got that one, and that's all for now. I'm expecting a few more packages. Notice there's a new thread going on. What you're currently grooving to. I'll do that one really quick probably, and I want to show off my 7-inch singles as well, so be looking out for that, and thanks for watching and commenting, and let me know about Blue Boy if you love them like I do. So thanks guys, see you later.